All right. LDWMMAC, there's your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live with the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Folks, before I start this video, is it just me, y'all? Cat Zingano is fine. Like, folks, I just kind of got to say that. You know, like, this woman can wear no makeup, and she's still just fine. And why didn't Cat Zingano make my top 10 most beautifulest fighter list? I don't even know why she didn't, y'all. I don't know why she didn't. I bet when Cat Zingano 50, y'all know she's going to be fine as I don't know what. But anyway, let's start this video off. Let's start it off. Okay, guys. Cat Zingano, she was on Ariel Helwani's show, and she talked to him for about 20 minutes. And, she was kind of secretive, but Ariel has a way of getting you to say certain things and probing you, which I thought Ariel did a really good job of probing Cat Zingano. Cat was saying, she talked about the events that led up to her release to the UFC. And I found it interesting that, Cat Zingano was working on a project called, Why I Fight. And she was actually on an episode of that at one point in time. But I guess now that they are resurrecting the show, or Cat Zingano is taking it over. Don't know. But, it's a project, and, if you've ever seen any of those episodes in the past, it does, it takes a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work, a lot of traveling. And, Kat was saying that, she working 4 to 5 days a week. She home 2 or 3 days in a week. And she's been doing that for a while. And this project, I hope this project is a good source of income and revenue for Cat Zingano. And I'm pretty sure it is, okay? She had an ultimatum. She had a chance to take a fight, or, she had a chance to keep working on this project. And there's something about this project that's very powerful that Cat Zingano turned down a fight. Okay, and it was going to be a fight against Holly Holm, is what she said. She turned down a fight versus Holly Holm to work on this project. I got mixed feelings about this, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm kind of glad that Cat Zingano did the project versus fight. Because now that I'm thinking, her and Holly Holm, all I'm thinking about is a kick to the head. And see, you guys, I don't know if many of you saw that interview that Cat did about her brain damage. It was real sad, man. It was sad. And she was talking basically about the quality of her life, She can still function and do the things that she need to do, but, in some areas it's difficult. And it's sad, man, because you look at this woman, she ain't even 40 yet, she about to be 40 soon. And, she stays in great shape. And then, it's crazy, man, that, she's experiencing these headaches and, she's depressed. And you just, deep down, you really feel bad for Cat Zingano. I mean, I know I do. You do. I feel bad for her. And then, this whole eye injury, she was saying that whenever she have to exercise, she can't really exercise and get her heart rate up because, the eye injury hadn't completely healed. And, blood rush to your eyes when you're working out, or when you have to go upside down and, you do like inverted sit-ups and all kind of stuff. Cat can't do a lot of those things. So it's like, okay, so what does she do? Well, she's been engrossed in this project. And so Cat was presented with a fight. And Cat was like, well, no, I got to work this project. So they released her. I got mixed feelings. See, the UFC, their business model, they only care about the bottom line. That's it. And everybody know that. The UFC only cares about the bottom line. They don't really care about you as an individual. They care about the money. Okay, and that's what companies do. Y'all want to know, now y'all see why Scott Coker is a better promoter. You see, Scott Coker took a lot of heat. For the Strikeforce stuff. And it's because of Scott, the Strikeforce went under. It wasn't Scott Coker's fault. Scott Coker, he made the best fight the best. He tried to get every single fight of the best fight the best. Okay, people didn't want to fight each other. We know the whole story. But there were people beyond Scott Coker's control that they was messing up the money. They messing up all the money. It wasn't Scott Coker messing up the money. It was people, it was out of his control. So, I mean, what was Scott Coker supposed to do? Okay, what was he supposed to do? Okay, so it went under. But, now with Viacom and everything, with his backing, he said, hey, look, he'll give Cat a nice little offer. If Cat can come on over. He said Cat got a home over there. Cat Zingano got a home over there with him. It'll be a nice offer. Like Scott Coker just put it all out there. Okay? And Ari Hawani was asking Kat Zingano, look, what about Bellator? And she was kind of hinting at it. And I think that, that's where it is, because Bellator now, they're throwing money around. They're throwing money around to disgruntled UFC employees, but Kat wasn't really disgruntled. She's taking it very well, but I don't think Kat Zingano give two F's, because she's working on this project and it's keeping her occupied. I don't think she really cared. Now, me as a fan of Kat, and I am a fan of Kat Zingano, I kind of don't want her to fight, okay? And, it's because of the brain damage. And you'll get people that they've never been in any kind of combat sport, contact sport, and they ain't never played sports in their life. But they'll sit and tell you, oh, a cat can fight. Cat can fight what, with brain damage? I mean, have any of y'all saying it, have you ever took a punch to the head and got a concussion? Have you ever had a broken nose? Have you ever had a broken jaw, a cracked jaw? I mean, have you ever had any of these things? Have you ever had a broken rib? I've had all these things, okay, by being in combat sports. And let me tell you, it's not fun. It's not fun when you got to go in there and then you got to suck it up. You got to go in there and spar, even though, your ribs have been hurting, for I don't know how long. You got to go and you got to really suck it up, and you got to get through sparring. It hurts, okay? You can't just take time off and fighting like you can other sports. When you hurt, you can't do it. You can't take a lot of time off. Like, you have to take some time if your doctor put it out there. But even when people are cleared, they still hurt. And they still got to come back in there and fight, because it's how they make their money. It's how they eat. Okay? That's just what it is. But I hate it when people that they ain't never done nothing in their life, they try to say, oh, she can still fight. There's nothing wrong with Kat. Well, I mean, I don't know. Did you hear her talk? Because, I'm sorry, this is not the same Kat Zingano that I knew that first walked in the strike force when I'm doing interviews. Her speech is altered a little bit. I'm sorry, this is what I hear. Okay, this is what I hear with my own ears. Her speech is altered. She's not the same. She slurs words. And it's like, oh, okay. So she want to get back in there and fight. She's already told you that she got documented brain damage. So why would you want somebody like that to get back there in the octagon and possibly, injure or kill themselves? Why would you want that? I mean, think about it. But these people, that's saying all this stuff, they're not going, if Kat Zingano become incapacitated, they're not going to pay Kat bills. They ain't going to pay her bills. Okay, they ain't going to start nothing to try to help Kat Zingano out. They're not going to go and change Kat's bedpans, because that's what it takes when you become a vegetable incapacitated. I know a fighter that's incapacitated, whose wife got to take care of him around the clock. And she miserable. Now, I think she love him, but she miserable. Okay? I mean, people forget about this part of the sport. When if a doctor tell you that you got brain damage, it's time to stop. There's other stuff that Kat can do, like this. There's other stuff she can do, man, and she's already engrossed in a project. I just think, when she said that, she turned down a fight with Holly Holm, all I can think about is her taking a kick to the head. That's it. And do you know, like, really how brutal that would be if she had to take a Holly Holm head kick to the head? You know how brutal that'll be? I mean, do you know what kind of other brain damage she suffered? Because when Holly Holm kicked you in the head, she knocked you smooth out. It ain't no getting back up, okay? It ain't no getting up or you gonna recover. You get knocked out. That's just what it is. But, people don't really care about that, man. People are just, they closed-minded and they ignorant. I would prefer Kat Zingano just work the projects and, do what she's doing, Because I think what she's doing is going to have more impact this part of her life than, getting back in the octagon. For what? What do you have to prove? You've already fought some of the best. You already fought some of the best in the world. Okay, you've already been in there with the likes of Ronda Rousey, Amanda Nunes, okay? I mean, you've already been in there. Been in there with Marion Renault, You've been there in the old Strike Force days, fighting who you had to fight. She has nothing else to prove, y'all. Shout out to Alpha Kat Zingano, and I hope this whole project thing, why I fight, continues to go well. I'm done.